Meghan Markle's wedding guests worried about uncomfortably close friendship with co-star. Meghan Markle's wedding guests felt her close friendship with Suits co-star Patrick J. Adams was a bit uncomfortable, according to a royal biographer. Meghan's character Rachel Zane was the love interest for Patrick's character Mike Ross, and their on-screen chemistry was fantastic. However, their chemistry was just as lightning off-screen, according to the 2018 book Meghan, a Hollywood Princess. It was so noticeable it made guests at her 2011 wedding to Hollywood producer Trevor Engelson raise their eyebrows. Royal expert Andrew Morton wrote, "The first episode of Suits aired on June 23 to generally favorable review and, more importantly, an enthusiastic audience. Cast, crew and the money men at the network were ecstatic, the producers thrilled that their gamble to cast Meghan opposite Patrick had paid off big time, the show's fans buzzing about the couple's on-screen chemistry. Their off-screen chemistry was equally noticeable, almost uncomfortably so, according to guests at Meghan and Trevor's wedding, which took place in Jamaica in 2011. The two actors clearly developed a bond of familiarity that is invariably the corollary of working up close and personal for so long and so intensely. Indeed, it is a relatively common phenomenon that actors playing opposite each other end up falling for one another. Take Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, Angelina Jolie, and Brad Pitt, Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz to name but a few. In fact, Patrick himself fell for an earlier co-star, Troian Bellisario, who he worked with on the play Equivocation in 2009. The pair dated for a year and then broke up, but Patrick was determined to win her back. So, after Troian scored a role in Pretty Little Liars, Patrick got himself a bit part and surprised her at the table read-through. They got back together, got engaged in 2014 and married in 2016. Meanwhile, Meghan divorced Trevor in 2013 and met Prince Harry on a blind date 3 years later. Patrick and Troian both attended Meghan's second wedding, to Prince Harry, in 2018, which took place just months after Meghan and Patrick's on-screen characters Rachel and Mike got married in Suits. Regardless of their relationships with other people, Meghan and Patrick's on-screen intimacy apparently led to speculation that the pair had fallen into the trap of many co-stars, that of falling for one another. According to Mr. Morton, their connection was immediate. He wrote, "When Meghan began the standard table read of the script, it was obvious that Meghan and Patrick generated chemistry, this elusive quality, the showbiz equivalent of lightning in a bottle. It was vital that they had a spark, as the ups and downs of their love story would be a narrative arch throughout the series, if the show was picked up by the network." Of course, the show was picked up, and Meghan starred in it for a full 7 series. After she departed in order to join the royal family, Suits continued on for a further 2 series, but Patrick also left the show, only returning as a guest star for 1 episode in the 9th season. Patrick explained their friendship in a different way, insisting they were likely close because they were both young and grew up together on Suits. He once told writer Leslie Goldberg, "In some ways, Meghan and I were the closest because we were the youngest people in the cast and both came in with the least experience. We grew up together over the course of the show." Patrick was not the only friend Meghan made on Suits, however. Several other of her co-stars attended her 2018 wedding, including Gina Torres, Sarah Rafferty, Gabriel Macht, Rick Hoffman, and Abigail Spencer.